Your heart doesn't shout when something's wrong. It whispers. But ignoring these subtle signs could cost you more than you realize. Calf pain after a short walk, unexpected anxiety, or even bleeding gums might seem unrelated, but they could be your body's way of hinting at heart trouble. Shocking, right? Most people don't connect these everyday symptoms to their heart until it's too late. Here's the thing. Heart disease remains the world's leading silent killer. But the good news? It doesn't have to stay that way. If you learn to spot these early warning signs, you can take action before it becomes serious. Imagine catching the problem early, making simple lifestyle tweaks, and giving your heart a chance to thrive for years to come. Stay with me, because we're about to uncover 12 subtle but critical signs that your heart might be in danger. By the end of this, you'll not only know what to look for, you'll feel empowered to protect your heart and live a longer, healthier life. Calf swelling or pain might seem like a minor inconvenience after a long day, but it could be a sign of something far more serious. This symptom is often linked to peripheral artery disease, PAD, a condition caused by reduced blood flow to your limbs due to narrowed arteries. Imagine your calf muscles not getting enough oxygen, leaving them feeling tight or sore. It's your body's way of flagging a deeper issue. If you notice consistent swelling or pain, especially after walking or climbing stairs, it's worth paying attention. Compression socks can help reduce swelling temporarily, but addressing the root cause is key. Lifestyle changes, like incorporating more superfoods for longevity, such as spinach, garlic, and omega-3 rich fish, can improve circulation and artery health. Adding gentle stretching to your daily routine also keeps your calves active and less prone to discomfort. Ignoring this sign can lead to severe complications, including increased risks of infections or even blood clots. That's why early intervention matters. Checking your exercise habits, adjusting your diet, and consulting a healthcare provider can make all the difference. And speaking of blood flow, did you know it's also connected to an issue many people avoid discussing: erectile dysfunction? Erectile dysfunction, ED, isn't just about intimacy. It's a window into your cardiovascular health. Insufficient blood flow to sexual organs often signals a larger issue, such as blocked or narrowed arteries. Think of it this way. If blood isn't circulating properly to one area, chances are it's struggling to reach others, including your heart. Ignoring this sign might mean missing an early warning for heart disease. But here's the good news. Small changes can lead to big improvements. Start by focusing on longevity nutrition. Add foods like walnuts, dark chocolate, at least 70% cacao, and fatty fish to your diet. These superfoods improve circulation and support heart health. Regular exercise, like brisk walking or yoga, can also make a noticeable difference, enhancing both physical performance and emotional well-being. While addressing ED can feel uncomfortable, it's a conversation worth having with a healthcare professional. Treatments range from medications to lifestyle adjustments, and the benefits go beyond intimacy. They can extend to your overall health. And while we're on the topic of overlooked signs, have you noticed anything unusual with your gums lately? Bleeding gums might seem like a minor dental issue, but they could signal much more. Gum disease, also known as periodontitis, is linked to inflammation throughout the body and an increased risk of heart disease. The bacteria in your mouth can enter your bloodstream, triggering inflammation and potentially contributing to artery damage. It's like your gums are sending a distress signal you shouldn't ignore. Taking care of your gums is about more than brushing twice a day. Flossing regularly and using an antimicrobial mouthwash can significantly reduce harmful bacteria. Adding immune system boosters like green tea and citrus fruits to your diet helps reduce inflammation and promotes gum health. Simple changes, like switching to a soft-bristled toothbrush, can also make a big difference in reducing irritation. If bleeding gums persist, it's essential to see a dentist. They can identify early signs of gum disease and help prevent its progression. Healthy gums mean a healthier heart. It's all connected. And speaking of connections, let's talk about how something as common as snoring could also hint at heart issues you shouldn't overlook. Snoring might seem harmless, but it can be a warning sign of sleep apnea, a condition that disrupts oxygen flow to your body during sleep. When your breathing stops and starts repeatedly, your heart works overtime to compensate, increasing your risk of high blood pressure, heart disease, and even stroke. It's not just a sleep problem, It's a health alarm. If you wake up tired despite getting a full night's sleep or hear complaints about loud snoring, it's time to act. Simple lifestyle changes like losing weight, avoiding alcohol before bed, and sleeping on your side can help. For more severe cases, a CPAP machine can ensure a steady oxygen supply, giving your heart a much-needed rest during the night. Addressing sleep apnea doesn't just improve heart health. It boosts your energy, focus, and overall quality of life. Don't dismiss snoring as a mere annoyance. It's a call to action. And while sleep apnea can be a slow-burning issue, extreme weakness is a more immediate red flag that demands urgent attention. Extreme weakness can feel like your body is betraying you, but it's often a cry for help from your heart. This symptom could signal reduced blood flow or even a heart attack in progress, especially if accompanied by chest discomfort or shortness of breath. Think of your muscles running on empty because your heart isn't delivering enough oxygen, a situation that requires immediate medical attention. If you experience sudden, unexplained weakness, don't brush it off. Call for help and seek emergency care. It's always better to be safe than sorry. Meanwhile, adopting preventative health tips like regular checkups and monitoring your blood pressure can help catch potential issues early. Including foods rich in magnesium, like almonds and spinach, supports muscle and heart function, reducing your risk of future episodes. Weakness isn't always dramatic. It can start subtly and build over time. Pay attention to patterns. Are you struggling with activities that used to be easy? If so, it's time to take action. And while weakness demands urgency, other unexpected signs, like skin rashes, might reveal hidden heart issues you wouldn't suspect. Skin rashes may seem unrelated to heart health, but conditions like psoriasis or eczema have surprising links to inflammation and cardiovascular disease. Chronic skin inflammation can trigger systemic inflammation, which contributes to artery damage and increases the risk of heart issues. Think of your skin as a mirror for what's happening inside your body. When it flares up, it might be a clue to look deeper. Managing skin rashes goes beyond topical treatments. Incorporate anti-inflammatory foods into your diet, such as turmeric, blueberries, and fatty fish like salmon. These superfoods for longevity not only calm your skin, but also protect your heart. Regular exercise and stress management practices, like yoga or meditation, can further reduce inflammation, benefiting both your skin and your cardiovascular system. If you notice persistent or worsening skin rashes, consulting a dermatologist is a smart move. They can identify whether the issue is purely dermatological or linked to underlying conditions like heart inflammation. Your skin and heart are part of the same system, and taking care of one can profoundly impact the other. And speaking of unexpected heart-related signs, have you ever experienced nausea or indigestion that seemed out of place? Persistent nausea or indigestion might seem like a harmless stomach issue, but it can sometimes signal heart trouble, especially in women. During a heart attack, reduced blood flow to the heart can cause discomfort that mimics gastrointestinal problems. If you notice nausea paired with shortness of breath, dizziness, or chest pain, it's time to seek immediate medical attention. For milder cases, start by paying closer attention to your diet. Avoiding processed foods and focusing on healthy eating habits, like incorporating whole grains, leafy greens, and lean proteins, can reduce digestive stress. Drinking ginger tea or eating smaller, balanced meals may also alleviate symptoms while supporting your heart's overall health. Nausea as a heart-related symptom is subtle but crucial to recognize. Tracking when and how it occurs can help your doctor determine whether it's related to your diet, stress, or something more serious. And while nausea might be a quiet signal, persistent hoarseness could be an even more unexpected indicator of heart problems. Persistent hoarseness might not seem like a heart issue, but it can sometimes indicate fluid buildup in the lungs caused by heart failure. When the heart struggles to pump effectively, fluid can back up into the lungs, irritating the vocal cords and causing that raspy sound. While hoarseness often has simpler causes, like a cold or overuse of your voice, prolonged symptoms should not be ignored. If hoarseness persists, it's worth exploring underlying factors. Simple lifestyle adjustments, like reducing salt intake, can help prevent fluid retention and ease strain on the heart. Staying hydrated and sipping warm herbal teas, such as chamomile or licorice root, may provide temporary relief while also promoting overall wellness. Persistent hoarseness is one of those sneaky signs that could be easy to overlook but important to address. Consulting a doctor can rule out more serious conditions and provide a clearer picture of your cardiovascular health. And while hoarseness can develop gradually, fainting spells can happen suddenly and demand immediate attention. Fainting spells are a startling and often overlooked symptom that could signal heart-related issues. They occur when your brain doesn't receive enough blood, which may be due to irregular heartbeats, blockages, or a drop in blood pressure. Imagine it as your body hitting a reset button, but it's one that could indicate something more serious. If you experience fainting, especially during or after physical activity, don't ignore it. Keep track of any patterns, such as dizziness before the episode or rapid heartbeats afterward. In the meantime, staying hydrated and avoiding sudden changes in position, like standing up too quickly, can help. But make no mistake, this isn't a symptom to self-manage. Consulting a healthcare provider is crucial. Fainting is often the body's way of waving a red flag. Addressing the root cause can prevent more severe complications like heart failure or stroke. And while fainting grabs your attention in the moment, sudden and excessive sweating is another sign that can sneak up on you and indicate strain on your heart. Excessive sweating, especially when sudden and unexplained, might be more than just an overactive sweat gland. Can signal heart strain, particularly during a heart attack. This type of sweating often feels cold and clammy, appearing even when you're at rest. Think of it as your body sounding the alarm. Your heart could be working overtime to compensate for blocked arteries or reduced blood flow. If you notice this type of sweating, pay attention to other accompanying symptoms, like chest discomfort, nausea, or dizziness. Don't dismiss it as stress or heat. It's better to seek medical advice early. Meanwhile, adopt healthy lifestyle choices to reduce heart strain, such as limiting processed foods and including immune system boosters like nuts and leafy greens in your diet. Sweating is your body's way of telling you something isn't right. Recognizing this sign can help prevent severe outcomes. And while excessive sweating may feel alarming, anxiety can sometimes feel just as overwhelming. Another surprising clue that your heart might be in trouble. Anxiety